And you're not so far. You're not still at the beginning of the race, bro. You've chipped away. You've chipped away. Like Pete said, you're at Leaks Fitness. I get reports from Robbie and Liz and Manny that you're showing up to classes and you're kicking butt. And, you know, you might need a breather, but you're not giving up.
And he's probably leveling up everybody around him. Like, I could just see him working out with a smile, making everybody in the room feel better, more energized. So, Pete, what is it really within you that you think pulls you to pretty much intentionally, you know, be there for people and like brighten up people's day? Like,
you know, it's the ability to help somebody is for me is my greatest asset. The joys I get out of it are tremendous, and just being a good person. That's what a good friend does. Yeah. You know, if like Billy and you have been there for me, I look up to you guys. Thank you for having me here today. You know, you guys are, you know, part of the reason why I'm here today. You know, I helping somebody is the number one thing in this world you can do.
Now, let me ask you a question, Pete. Helping someone is the number one thing that you can do. And I see you throw yourself at helping people. Now, I've said it here before. I do that because I can't fix myself. Now, I'm at terms and at peace with who I am. But there are parts of me that are broken that I accept that I can't fix. So I'm trying to find my peace by assisting others. Now, I know we've had conversations about where you've been and things you've done and how you've lived. Are there any experiences that you think have formed the person you are today that make you that helper, that giver, that is always ready at a phone call, trying to seek acceptance maybe from people that you deem important to you?
You know, when you sit home alone and you don't have a person to call when I was younger, there's a hole, and I know what that hole feels like. So I made a vow to myself, no matter what it costs to me, let me help somebody. Whatever I could do. If I have to borrow to help somebody else, I'll figure out how to pay you back at another time, just because the person that matters to me is in need. You know, I've literally given the shirt off my back to people, and I'm receiving the help I need to grow. And like Pete said, sometimes I look in the mirror at night. That's a scary thing. You don't see the growth you have. But you guys hearing it, it's really amazing. It's really a great feeling to have. And I still have a lot of work to do. But I'm on my way up, and it's a good thing.
Well, luckily you have plenty of time to complete that work. You know, you've started taking action steps. I know you've been going to the gym, like we said. You've been working on yourself. You have some outlets and avenues that you're trying to work. What was it like, you know, getting you to this point? What got you here?
You, when I first met you, you know, I made mozzarella. You know, what was it to make mozzarella? How many guys you know that make mozzarella? Seriously.
Honestly, not many.
I don't think anyone.
You know, you guys showed me there's an importance there. There's a value there. I promised myself I'd never work for you because we were friends. And it turned out to be the greatest decision I ever made. And you've showed me my value and what I can bring to this table here today. It's a lot, you know. Again, looking in that mirror and not seeing that growth, it's a lot.
So when you look at yourself, because I know what I see when I see you. I see a good friend who's loyal, someone impulsive, very reactive. And sometimes you have a difficult time managing your emotions. And sometimes they get the best of you, just like they get the best of all of us. But I see the ability for you to harness all of those emotions, all of those symptoms, and find greatness in the end. You know, you always say, you know, pick up your crown, you dropped it, king, or, you know, whatever you say. And for you, that holds true. You know, you're wearing your hat. That's like your crown right now. And everybody needs to dust themselves off at some point. But it's how you roll with the punches and how you learn to overcome and adapt.